down the roof because they used 0.3 instead of 0.5. But whose duty is it to manage the contract? It's the director engineering who is supposed to be managing that. The government has given you the money, government has given you the CD of vehicle, and that vehicle, if you went outside there, it's written monitoring. So what do people monitor? Engineering department, because here's the vehicle, here's the money, go and check the right materials as specified on the BOQ should be the ones to be procured. Somebody gets something else and he starts roofing. Can you confirm that there is a presence of an engineer there, or the presence of a supervisor or a project manager? The answer is zero. Because right from the inception of a project or a building, the engineer should be able to see the mixtures, should be able to see that this contractor is following everything accordingly. And you reach the slab level, you are satisfied they have done the right mixing. KALABO Town Council, yes, Honorable Mwanza.
Yes, one comment on the submission of the engineer. Why is it that after engaging, that is when they are bringing evidence from the pocket,
from the phone,
from the phone, instead of documenting these very, very important issues pertaining to these projects? Chair, because when you have a query, you need to bring in all evidence relating to that particular question. So in this case, you are supposed to bring complete evidence on the 1x3 classroom block in KALABO, also the 1x2 classroom block in Iliua. But we are getting details like contract was even terminated. It's not even documented here. Then we're interested to know what was the termination cost, financial closure, because the contract, like for the 1x3 classroom block, the contract was 468,000 kwacha. 468,000 kwacha. The contractor implementing the project at 468,000 kwacha. Then later on, the contract is terminated. The contractor, I think, received almost 40% of the contract sum. And after terminating the contract, did we money? And you have now given us a budget that you are seeking 488,000 kwacha, which is twice the initial contract amount. The initial contract amount, I mean, it's just a, it means the BOQ, the items in the BOQ, they are multiplied by 2 from the first contractor to come to 488,000 kwacha. So why all this important information is not presented in the submission?
Director, Council Secretary, the worry for the committee through our colleague Honorable Mwanza is that when coming to this committee, you're supposed to carry all this information. Give us all those details, like the details now the director engineer has just been giving us, the details, so that we are able to follow and be able to avoid these queries that we are posing to you, because we don't have the information. I want to go through your report from page 1 up to page 28. As we wind up, we have realized that this report is very bad, and that people have been waiting working there or people that are working from there, yourselves or other people that were there, I'm aware that they are coming from Mwandi. And whoever was there, whatever they have been doing is not the right thing. So if I start from page 2, I'll be reading the headlines. Management of secondary school boarding skills and development bursaries. Sponsorship of unapproved beneficiaries. Page 3, misappropriation of funds, that is women and community empowerment grants. Page 4, failure to avail application forms for empowerment grants. Page 6, payment to unapproved clubs. Payment to unapproved clubs. Page 7, double payments to clubs. Page 9, payment of grants to unregistered clubs. Page 10, failure to provide documents to successful loan applicants. Then the same page 10, payment of empowerment grants, of course, to unregistered clubs. Then page 12, disbursement of loans to unapproved beneficiaries, KALABO Central and Ruwa. The same. Then page 13, weakness in internal controls, unsupported payments on page 14, unsupported payments. Page 15, failure to avail activity reports, unretired accountable interest. You see, if I go on, all these are pointing to management, and you wonder what people do when they go to the offices. Is this the way we're supposed to manage the funds, the CDF funds? Is this the way we're supposed to manage the public funds? DF, internal auditor, director planning, director engineering. Is this the way we're supposed to manage the public funds? Where we can pay even to unapproved clubs, cooperatives, unsupported payment, we pass it. And stuff like that. Why should people work like that? So I would say this is one of the worst reports. For now, I think this is the worst report. These unsupported payments, unaccountable fuels and other things, everything, you used to see it before 2020, in 2022, but not in 2023. We are very disappointed, but we want to say we have tried to get answers from you. We can't get the answers from you, partially because some of you are not there, and this is the reason as to why we have people that are in court right now from the council. Imagine depositing the money that are supposed to go to the clubs, they deposit in their accounts. Officers. Before I remove the immunity, let Yomboya introduce herself, because she's very disappointed. Honorable Kampamba Mlenga.
Thank you, Chair, and good afternoon. Good afternoon, KALABO Town Council. Yeah, Chair, is this looting or what?
It's looting.
Yeah, this is looting. I don't even have to go through the report, though I'm late. But just from going through, Chair, this is no misapplication or mistake. For me, I would just think this is looting in broad daylight. And I think all of us, even as a council in management, even before coming here, we should take responsibility. And I think, Chair, also this notion of there were others before us. This committee is well known and well defined on what they are looking for and what should be brought. You should have done a quick follow-up with, if you were not there, on what happened, what transpired. And I think, Chair, local government, you must bring your officers to book. This is broad daylight looting, you know, broad daylight looting from government resources, our taxpayers' money.
Thank you very much, Honorable, for Karurush. You have heard their sentiments. Those are the sentiments that are coming from the committee. The committee is very disappointed that we can have officers and we can have monies. We can have people that are so negligent. You see, this is total negligence. You can't do this. Council Secretary, from this report, you and me should be able to agree that there is no service delivery in Kalabo. You and me should be able to agree that there are people that are supposed to go into the secondary school, people that are supposed to go for skills development. But these people are being denied because the people that are being approved are not the people that are registered as clubs, as cooperatives, as beneficiaries. The people that are supposed to benefit from this fund are the ones that are being sponsored. Unapproved and unsupported payments, they go through. Very sad, very sad. If Kalabo is watching, very sad. And you people should be able to sit down, Council Secretary, as you go back, that appearing before a committee, the nation is watching and the nation is listening to your submissions, should be putting the management into an awkward position. It's actually shameful. And now I understand why the Minister of Finance got upset when he came there. You can't run a local authority like this. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. We will make recommendations to your employers. We will make recommendations to the relevant authorities that they should take action, or they should come down and make sure that they see these things and supervise on these things. At the end of the day, the people that suffers is not the government, but our people in our communities, the people in Kalabo. Because government has very good intentions. Government wants students to be in school, pupils to be in classes. They want good educational infrastructure. They want health facilities. But all being hindered by us, the people that are supposed to deliver, the people that are the end users of these monies. Government is not selfish. Government has given out a vehicle, the monitoring vehicle, the administrative component, so that we go and check on these things. In Kalabo, none is happening. Internal auditor, these monies. We want to say thank you for making appearance before this committee, and we will continue doing what we are doing, and we want you to make sure that you bring change. SCS, in Kalabo, things should change. In Kalabo, things should change, and the change will be instituted by you. We want to appreciate your appearance once more and wish you well as you travel back to Kalabo. The immunity is now withdrawn, and we want to allow you to travel back to Kalabo as you came. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Chair. We've heard your counsel. You have to own what you find somewhere, whether good or bad.
Of course.
Yeah, so we take responsibility, Chair, and we promise that to do the best to correct the mess that is there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Kalabo Town Council have just made their submission before the Committee on Local Government Accounts, as the committee continues to consider the reports of the Auditor General on the Constituency Development Fund for the financial year ended 31st December 2023, and KALABO Town Council was led by the Council Secretary, that's Mr. Nawa Nalisan. Is Kaoma Town Council. They will be making their submission, and like mentioned earlier, we only have 2 councils that will be appearing before the Committee on Local Government Accounts. Enjoy your lunch, and we'll see you next time.